everybody.
여러분 안녕하세요.
Welcome to our first Korean online camp.
온라인 코리안 캠프에 오신 여러분을 진심으로 환영합니다.
So we are your MC for today. My name is Sala.
And my name is Simon.
So Simon, what's our program for today?
Today we prepared some classes such as Korean language class, K-pop class, and K-dance class, and also K-food, K-tour, and mind lecture.
That sounds so interesting.
Yes. So actually last Saturday at FNU Nasinu campus we had a offline class. And then it was so good, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. A lot of students really enjoyed this. So if you're new here, it's okay. Just enjoy.
Yes. But because of this unexpected COVID-19 situation, we decided to make this Korean camp online. So thankfully now we are seeing online.
Just a request from us, if you can just on your camera and so that we can see how you respond during this program.
Okay, thank you. Sala, I think we can start our program.
Yes.
So our first class is Korean language class.
Oh, can you just say something about this class?
Okay, so through this class we'll be able to learn some basic expressions in Korean.
So by the end of this class, maybe they'll be very fluent in speaking?
Yes, obviously.
Yes.
And because this Korean camp is going to be continuous every Saturday until the COVID-19 is over, so by continuously attending this online Korean language class, you will be able to learn a lot of sentences and expressions.
Amazing.
Yes. So I think now we can start.
Yes, let's go ahead.
Okay, everyone, let's go to Korean language class. 여러분, 안녕하세요.
Hello everyone!
온라인 한국어 캠프에 오신 여러분을 진심으로
I'd like to
환영합니다.
welcome all of you to our online Korean camp! Woo! And we are your Korean language teacher. My name is Lute and
My name is Simon. 제 이름은 경찬입니다.
제 이름은 루테입니다. Yes, thank you. Today we're going to learn about Korean language, and you might see in our PPT behind us is some like squares or something, you don't know, but it says in Korean language is 너도 한국어 할 수 있어. What does this mean, Simon?
Yes, 너도 한국어 할 수 있어 means hey, you can speak in Korean too.
Yes, we can all speak in Korean.
Yes, everyone. 너도 한국어 할 수 있어.
Yes. So we're going to learn about Korean basic expressions.
Yes.
What are those basic expressions that we're going to learn today?
Okay, there are some about 20 basic expressions that we're going to learn today. And through these expressions, when you go to South Korea or by chance when you meet Korean, you will be able to use these basic expressions.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So, what is the first expression that you can use to any Korean you meet or when you go to Korea? Is hello. Yes, just like how we greet you, saying hello in Korean language. How do we say hello in Korean language, like in the proper way, Simon? Can you teach us?
Okay, of course. Yes, how do we say "bulla" hello in Korean? Actually, there are two ways to express.
Wow.
The first one is in a polite way, and the second one is a familiar way. By the way, Lute, do you know how are they different between the polite way and familiar way? Do you know when to use?
Okay, for the polite way, I think you use it because like polite is there, so you use it to people who are actually older than you
Yes.
or those you met for the first time, not
Mhm.
knowing their age.
Yes.
And for the familiar way, you use it for people your age or those who are younger than you. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Thank
쌍둥이.
you.
Yes. So in a polite way, we say how do we say "bulla" or "hello" in Korean is 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Okay, everyone, please turn on your camera.
Yes. we
And
would
why
like to
don't
see
you
your
try to
faces.
repeat after us?
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Okay, good. Repeat after me. 안녕하세요.
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 So, when he greets, saying hello in a polite way, we usually bow. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Okay, everyone, shall we try together?
Yes, we should.
Okay, let's try together. Okay, 안녕하세요. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
And then in a familiar way, it's simple. You only say what? 안녕.
안녕.
Yes, 안녕. So when you say this 안녕, you can wave your hands.
Oh, so it's somehow similar to mbula.
Yeah, exactly. So we can say, oh, Lute, 안녕.
안녕, Simon.
Yes, exactly. Okay, everyone, 안녕.
안녕.
Yes. Okay, this is how we greet in Korean.
Wow. So our next expression is nice to meet you.
Wow, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you, everyone. But how can we say nice to meet you to our audience in Korean way,
Wow.
Simon?
Okay. But before we proceed, ever since I came to Fiji, I found one thing very strange. You know, I have been trying to learn how to speak in Vakaviti. But whenever I asked Itoke, my friends, how do you say nice to meet you in Vakaviti? And they said, oh, no. They were not sure why.
I'm also experiencing the same thing, unfortunately.
Oh,
Until now, I still don't know how to say nice to meet you in the Fijian language.
wow.
But it's a very much great opportunity for me to learn how to say nice to meet you in Korean language.
Yes. So, good. Maybe you can try nice to meet you in Korean to your Itoke friends. They might be wondering, what are you saying?
Yeah, but say
Okay, so, by the way, nice to meet you in Korean is 만나서
만나서
반가워요.
반가워요.
Okay, one more time. 만나서
만나서
반가워요.
반가워요.
So in one sentence, 만나서 반가워요.
만나서 반가워요.
Yes, good. And in a familiar way, actually it's just simple. All you have to do is remove yo.
Don't forget.
Yo.
Familiar way, remove yo from the formal or the polite way.
Yes. And then the familiar way is 만나서 반가워.
만나서 반가워.
Yes. Oh, everyone. Those who have not turned on the camera,
Yes, please turn on your camera.
Get it? And then please now, please repeat after me. So,
Yeah.
from the polite way, 만나서 반가워요.
만나서 반가워요.
Okay. And in a familiar way, 만나서
만나서
반가워.
반가워.
And you know, Lute, when we say nice to meet you in Korean, we can also shake hands.
Oh, but COVID-19 we can't.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Yes.
No.
So, because so we hardly. Okay. 만나서 반가워요, Lute.
만나서 반가워요, Simon.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Shall we move on to the next expression?
Yes. What is our next expression? Let's see.
Oh.
How do you say thank you in Fijian? I believe you must have learned it when you come to Fiji.
Yeah. I think that's a kind of like few words that I know in Vakaviti. Yes, you say vinaka, right? Vinaka. It's very interesting, you know. Ever since I came to Fiji, I found most of the like Itukis, they like repeat saying vinaka, vinaka, vinaka like everywhere, every time.
They must be very thankful to you.
No, not only to me, like sometimes I wonder myself that like do they say like vinaka after like get up in the morning from sleeping? Oh, vinaka. Or when they get to sleep, they say vinaka in sleep.
No, it's not so.
Are you sure?
Yes, they express their thankfulness.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So in Korean, how do we say thank you and vinaka in Korean is 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yes. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Okay, guys on the screen, guys on
Yeah.
the Zoom, could you please repeat after me? Shall we try together?
Yes.
Okay. 감사합니다.
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 Yeah, you can 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Good.
Why do you bow when you say 감사합니다?
Okay. So I can say that like Korea and Korean language is really like deeply related to the manner, respect, and honor.
Wow.
Not only this time, but other time, even when you greet, we greet 안녕하세요. You
Wow.
yes, you show your respect to the elderly people. Thank you. And there's another way to say thank you in a Korean, in a polite way, is 고마워요.
고마워요.
Yes, 고마워요.
고마워요.
Yeah, 고마워요.
고마워요.
Yes. So we say, 루테. Firstly, 루테, 감사합니다.
사임은 감사합니다.
And then you say, 루테, 고마워요.
사임은 고마워요.
Yes, good. And 루테, I think you now already know how to say thank you in a familiar way in Korean.
Okay, so as he mentioned from before, take out the yo from the polite way. So just like 고마워요, you take out the yo and it becomes the familiar way, which is 고마워.
Yes.
삶은 고마워.
Good, 루테, 고마워.
Yes,
Yes, it's 고마워.
고마워.
Okay, I think everyone is very attentive now. Okay, shall we move to the next expression?
Yes, let's see. What is our next expression today?
Oh.
I apologize.
Yes, I apologize. Yes. It's simple. We say 죄송합니다.
죄송합니다.
Yes, 죄송합니다.
죄송합니다.
So, in one sentence, 죄송합니다.
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 Yes. So you can also bow
Oh,
and to show your respect. You are sincerely like feeling sorry to them.
okay.
So, 루테 죄송합니다.
사임은 죄송합니다.
You just say or 죄송합니다.
죄송합니다.
Yes. Good.
Do you want to try?
Okay, why don't we try?
Yes. So, how do we say sorry in Korean language?
Korean, you mean the
I apologize.
Yes. Okay.
Apologize.
I will show you how to. Then you will repeat after me.
Yes.
Okay. I say 죄송합니다.
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 Yes. Good.
Yes. Nice job, everyone. Moving on to our next expression
Yes.
is it's okay, I am fine.
Yeah. So after someone tells you that I'm sorry or I apologize, 죄송합니다, and then you can reply to them in this manner. It's okay, I'm fine. I think you say it is okay or I'm fine in Fijian like 세루, sit. Is it right?
Yeah, that one is mostly used for like our friends or like peers.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Then in Korean we say 괜찮아요.
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 Okay, good. And in a familiar way, it's the same way. Look there, how do we say, it's okay, I'm fine, like never mind, in a familiar way in Korean?
In a familiar way, maybe somebody saying to you, like the 죄송합니다 or maybe sorry, you can just say 괜찮아.
Yes, good.
괜찮아.
Yes,
괜찮아.
괜찮아. Okay. Okay, shall we repeat? Okay, so from the polite one, 괜찮아요.
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 In a familiar way, 괜찮아.
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 Okay, 루테, 괜찮아요.
삶은 괜찮아요.
Okay, good. Now, let's go to the next expression.
Introducing myself. How can I
Wow.
say my name or asking somebody, hi, what's your name?
Okay.
Saying 안녕하세요.
Okay, it's very, very important one. So in Korean, how do we say what is your name in Korean? Is 이름이
이름이
뭐예요?
뭐예요?
Yes, 이름이 뭐예요?
이름이 뭐예요?
Yes. So here, 이름 means name.
Okay.
So So it's asking, what is your name? In Korean is 이름이 뭐예요?
이름이 뭐예요?
Okay. 루테, 이름이 뭐예요?
저는 루테입니다.
Okay, Wananabe. Actually, I think she's from Korea.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
And then, in a familiar way, we can say 이름이 뭐야?
이름이 뭐야?
Okay. 이름이 뭐야?
뭐야?
Yes. 이름이 뭐야?
이름이 뭐야?
Yes. And Lute, do you know, like a few years ago in Korea, there was one song was very famous, starting with this sentence.
Yes.
The 이름이 뭐예요?
이름이 뭐예요?
전화번호 뭐예요?
Yes. That one.
Yeah, that one. I think that one was really like good song for us to learn.
Yes, Korean.
Expression.
So right.
Although I didn't like that song much, but yes.
It might be very good for us.
Yeah, good. So, everyone, shall we repeat together?
Yes.
Okay, from the polite one. 이름이 뭐예요?
이름이 뭐예요?
Good. And
Yes.
이름이 뭐야?
이름이 뭐야?
Okay, good. I think we are becoming Korean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is why we say 너도 한국어 할 수 있어.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
너도 한국어 할 수 있어.
Yeah, we
Okay.
now.
Now,
Next.
oh, yes. Now we have been just asked, what is your name? 이름이 뭐예요? Or 이름이 뭐야? And now it's time for you to reply to them
We should reply.
in Korean. So, in Korean, if you want to say I am, okay, my English name is Simon, and my Korean name is 경찬. I will try with 경찬. I am 경찬. In Korean is 저는
I am.
경찬입니다. Okay, one more time. 저는 경찬입니다.
저는 루테입니다.
Yes, perfect. And now, in a familiar way, I can say 나는 경찬이야.
나는 루테야.
Okay, everyone. So I think you will know that in that blank space, you can put your name.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we try with putting your
Your
name in
name,
there?
yes.
Okay.
It's not for the 000, no. It's for you to slot in your name into that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not Mr. 000.
Yes.
So we say, shall we try together?
Yes.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
start. From the polite one.
Of course.
Okay. 저는
저는
경찬입니다.
루테입니다.
Good.
Good. Yes.
And in a familiar way, 나는
나는
경찬이야.
루테야.
Okay.
There is like a slight difference.
Yes. How?
You mentioned 괜찮이야.
Yes.
E is there.
Mm-hmm.
And for me it's just 루테야.
Mm-hmm.
So can you explain the difference between these two? E
Wow.
and just ya.
Okay. So when you learn Korean, there is a vowel and consonant.
Okay.
But if that name or the word ends with the consonant, then you will say 이야.
Okay.
But if there's no consonant at the bottom of the letter, but if it ends with the vowel, you say 나는 빠바밤 야.
For example, 경찬 is ending with an N. That's why you say 경찬이야.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, 루테 is ending with E. That's why I say 루테야.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for your good question.
Why don't we try like asking and introducing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very.
Okay. So we started from asking.
Yes.
Okay. 이름이 뭐예요?
저는 루테입니다.
Wow. Okay. In a familiar way, 이름이 뭐야?
나는 루테야.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. Okay, guys. Now why don't we like try
Yes.
You and us.
Yes. Why don't we ask them, what is your name?
Okay.
And they can reply.
Okay. Now I will ask you with in Korean. Okay. 여러분 means everyone.
Yeah.
여러분 이름이 뭐예요? Okay, I gotcha.
Thank you for your
Okay.
response.
Thank you. And then, in a familiar way, shall we try?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. 여러분, 이름이 뭐야?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you so
perfect.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on to our next expression today is
Okay, good. Now it's time to learn how to say, my name is blah blah blah.
okay. So how can we say my name is
In
blah, blah, blah,
Korean.
in Korean? Yes.
Okay, so we say, 제 이름은
제 이름은
Simon입니다.
루테입니다.
Yes, one more time. 제 이름은
제 이름은
Simon입니다.
루테입니다.
Good. And in a familiar way, Lute, do you know how to ask, how to say my name is in Korean in a familiar way?
Yeah, in a familiar way, I will say 내 이름은 루테야.
Perfect.
You can
And-
try.
Okay.
Let's try together.
Okay, shall we try together? So from the polite way. Yeah, please put your name there.
Yeah.
Okay. 제 이름은
제 이름은
Simon입니다.
루테입니다.
Good. And in a familiar way, 내 이름은 Simon.
루테.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Thank
Perfect.
you. Nice try. We are getting there with our aim of 너도 한국어 할 수 있어. Yes. And
Yeah.
our next expression is how old are you?
Wow. How old are you? Okay. So this one has to be very like specific.
Okay.
So how old are you in Korean is 나이가
나이가
어떻게
어떻게
되세요?
되세요?
Yes. 나이가
나이가
어떻게
어떻게
되세요?
되세요?
Yes. So in one sentence, 나이가 어떻게 되세요?
나이가 어떻게 되세요?
Good. But this one, there is another way to ask. You just simply change one word. Here, 나이 is age.
Okay,
Mhm.
나이 is age.
But there is another way to mean 나이 is 연세.
연세.
Yeah, 연세.
So what is the difference between 연세 and 나이?
So actually, they mean exactly same thing.
Same thing.
It means age. But
Okay.
for like when you meet people who are older than you
Yeah.
or same age, similar with your age, you can ask 나이가 어떻게 되세요?
나이가 어떻게 되세요?
It's okay.
Okay.
But when you meet someone who is obviously older,
Like
older.
have white hair
yeah,
and coming with a stick like this.
yes,
Okay.
and then you should say 연세가 어떻게 되세요?
연세가 어떻게 되세요?
Yes, correct. So when you use this sentence, when you meet elderly people, elderly Korean, they'll be surprised.
Really?
Wow, like where did you learn Korean? They'll be asking you.
You can say from Simon.
From Simon, yeah.
Korean came Simon.
Oh, I can. But
Yeah.
you can make the most use of this sentence. But if you ask 연세가 어떻게 되세요 to the like similar age with you, they'll be deeply depressed.
Like this. Simon, 연세가 어떻게 되세요?
Oi, what a Then I'll be like surprised and depressed. Right? Then I'll be thinking to myself, do I look that old? Do I look like grandpa?
Do you have some hidden white hair somewhere?
No, singer. By the way, so you have to be like specific
Yeah.
when you use this sentence. Shall we try together
Yes.
from the very former one?
Yep.
To the very elderly people, we say 연세가
연세가
어떻게 되세요?
어떻게 되세요?
연세가
연세가
어떻게 되세요?
어떻게 되세요?
Okay, good. And in other way, we say 나이가 어떻게 되세요?
나이가 어떻게 되세요?
Okay. Are we on the same page, everyone?
Everyone, can you follow well?
Okay. Good.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so
So
much.
just one more time. 나이가 어떻게 되세요?
나이가 어떻게 되세요?
Good. And now look at then how do we say how old are you in a familiar way?
몇 살이야? Is it?
Good. no. Yes, exactly. We say 몇 살이야?
몇 살이야?
Yes. So I can say 루테 몇 살이야?
Simon, 몇 살이야?
Exactly. Yes, good. Now it's time to move to the next
Move
expression.
on.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes. It's time to learn how to say sorry. Sorry in Korean. So in vocabulary you say 보수티아오.
Yes, 워서티아오.
Yeah, so how do we say sorry and 보수티아오 in Korean is 미안합니다.
미안합니다.
Yes, 미안합니다.
미안합니다.
Yes, you can also bow. 미안합니다.
여러분 미안합니다.
Yes, 미안합니다.
미안합니다.
Yes, good. And in a familiar way, how do we say sorry in familiar way, Lute?
A familiar way to your friend or people younger than you, you can just say 미안해.
Yes, exactly. 미안해.
미안해.
Okay, repeat after us.
미안해.
So it flows like 미안해.
Yes. 미안해.
루테 미안해.
사이먼 미안해.
Yes, correct.
Next.
Next.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yes. Then how do you say goodbye or 모데?
Yeah.
Right?
모래.
모데.
Yes.
모데 in Korean, in a polite way, you say 안녕히
안녕히
가세요.
가세요.
안녕히
안녕히
가세요.
가세요.
Good. So in one sentence, 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
And you can also put your hands like this and 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
If you do like this, you're very formal, very good. So 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
Good job. Also, you can put your hands like this and bow. 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
Good job.
Wow.
And okay, are you guys following us?
Are you following well?
Okay.
Okay.
Good. And then, Lute, how do we say goodbye? 모데 in familiar way.
In familiar way, it's quite easy as always. You can just say 잘 가.
Wow.
With waving. 잘
Yes.
가.
잘 가. Yes. So it's 잘 가.
잘 가.
잘 가.
잘
You
가.
can wave your hand.
Yes.
Lute, 잘 가.
Simon 잘 가.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
And then the next one is
The next one is stay well.
Stay well.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe for this one, you say to the people, for example, like you're saying goodbye to me,
Mm-hmm.
and for me, since I am leaving but you're staying, and I say to you, stay well.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So how do we say stay well? In
Okay.
Korean
Stay
language?
well in Korean is 안녕히
안녕히
계세요.
계세요.
안녕히
안녕히
계세요.
계세요.
안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요.
Good. And in a familiar way, we say 잘 있어.
잘 있어.
You can wave your hands. 잘 있어.
Yes.
Yes.
Can we try?
Yes, we can start from
Goodbye
and
and stay well.
Stay well.
Yes.
Okay. So who is leaving?
I'll be leaving.
Hey. Okay, you will leaving. Okay. Now she is leaving. Salako.
Okay.
Okay. So, I would say goodbye to her in Korean. 르테 안녕히 가세요.
Simon, 안녕히 계세요.
Good. See? Okay, one more time. 르테 안녕히 가세요.
Simon, 안녕히 계세요.
Yes. 모데 만다. Okay.
모데마바.
And then in a familiar way, we say, 르테 잘 가.
Simon, 잘 있어.
르테 잘 가.
잘 있어.
Goody.
Yes.
Yes.
Shall we practice with our students?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone. Let's
Now,
learn.
you guys are leaving, and we'll say goodbye to them.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. From the polite way. 여러분 안녕히 가세요. And
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
And shall we also practice the familiar one?
The easy
Okay,
one.
Easy one.
Yes.
We say, 여러분
잘
잘 가. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Vinaka.
Vinaka.
감사합니다.
Wow. Lute, I think today within 30 minutes we have learned quite a lot of expressions.
A lot
Yes.
from saying hello
Yo.
and introducing yourself
Mm-hmm.
and saying goodbye.
Yes.
So it's more like it's a whole day conversation done and we're saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. Right.
Okay.
So even though you are lost in Korea, but at least you can greet and say goodbye to them.
Introduce yourself, get to know them too, and say goodbye.
Yes. And I feel really sorry to say this, but it's actually time to say goodbye. I think time is up.
Yes.
So then shall we try with the sentence we have just learned now?
Exactly.
And then we say goodbye, really?
Yeah.
So 여러분 안녕히 가세요. Okay, shall we try together?
Sure.
Yes. We are saying goodbye to them.
Bye.
They will
Yeah.
say stay well.
Okay.
Okay? 여러분
여러분
안녕히 가세요.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
And in our familiar way,
In a familiar way, okay, we say 여러분 잘
잘
가. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
From our next, this is actually not the end, but it's just the beginning of us learning Korean language. So guys, you can join us next time in our Korean language class. And please feel free to invite as many friends as you can because Simon is willing to teach some more Korean expressions.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So we are going to have this online Korean camp until this COVID-19 situation is over.
Yes.
So we might also organize more Korean lessons during the weekdays as well.
Okay.
So guys, please stay connected.
Yes.
Let's keep in touch.
Yes. We have our chat groups on Viber. If you have some suggestions or some language or about Korean language you want to learn, please let us know through our chat groups on Viber. And also we might have it offline if it's over, right?
Yeah, right.
And please do not hesitate to join us. We will update you as much as we can. And please join us in our next Korean camp, maybe online, offline.
Yes,
Thank you.
right. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for your participation.
And how do we say thank you in Korean to finish up today is
네,
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
See you next time.
Yes, see you next time,
See you next time.
everyone. Thank you.
So, did you guys enjoy the class?
I think they did.
Okay, good.
Okay. And at this time, in our second session, we are going to have a K-pop music class.
Oh, also I heard in Fiji there's a lot of K-pop fans.
Oh, is
Famous
it?
one I heard now is BTS.
Wow. Are you guys also a big fan of BTS?
See, there's a lot of them.
I can see.
Yes.
Okay, through this class, you will be able to learn how to sing one of the Korean songs.
I hope that you will enjoy this class.
Yes. Now shall we move on to the K-music class?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Hello everyone! Welcome to our K-pop singing class part 2! Wait,
Yes.
what is it part 2?
Did you remember? Last time we have our first Korean camp and
Oh right, it was at
Nasinu
campus, FNU, right?
Yes,
Yes.
FNU Nasinu campus.
It was so fun.
Yes, so fun.
But
So many
unfor-
people came.
Yes, unfortunately, because of the COVID-19 restriction, we couldn't have face-to-face Korean
Yes.
class.
But
Yes.
we have
Online
Korean camp.
Yes.
Fun. We can still see each other. We can still sing to each other.
Yes,
Yes.
thankfully.
Yeah.
So,
So our song today will be.
what is our song today?
So last Saturday, one student really wanted us, sincerely asked if we can sing her favorite K-pop song. So her K-pop song name is Love Scenario. Yes, it was Love Scenario. Do you know who sang Love Scenario?
Is it BTS?
No, it's not BTS. Everybody always talk about BTS and Blackpink. Yes, they are good. But this girl is very unique. She liked this group called Icon.
Oh,
Yes.
Icon, right.
Yes. So this group is very famous in Korea. And if you haven't seen Icon group members, then here they are. Yes, they are consist of 7 members. Yes. They are also very cute, aren't they? So, do you want to start singing now?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's go!
사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다 우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 막을 내리죠 에이 괜찮지만은 않아 이별을 마주한다는 건 오늘이었던 우리의 어제 또는 내일이 없다는 건 아프긴 해도 더 끝없음 상처가 더 나니까 널 사랑했고 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어 나 살아가면서 가끔씩 떠오를 기억 그 안에 네가 있다면 그거면 충분해
사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다
우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 막을 내리죠 갈비뼈 사이사이가 지릿지릿한 느낌 나 사랑받고 있음을 알게 해주는 눈빛 너에게 참 많이도 배웠다 반쪽은 채웠다 과거로 두기엔 너무 소중한 사람이었다 나 살아가면서 가끔씩 떠오를 기억 그 안에 네가 있다면 그거면 충분해
사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다
네가 벌써 그립지만 그리워하지 않으려 해 한편의 영화 따스했던 봄으로 너를 기억할게 우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 막을 내리죠 사랑했다.
So, how was it?
Did you enjoy the song?
Yes, they're handsome, right?
Yes,
Just like
very
Indians,
much.
they all have their own good-looking thing
Yes.
going on. Yes. So, aren't you ready? Are you ready?
I am ready.
I am super ready. So you want to go and learn it now?
Let's go.
Let's go right now. Okay, so here we have our lyrics. These are the Korean words, okay? Not English. It's Romanized, okay? So, Mira?
Yes. So I will be teaching you for the first verse. I will be teaching you the lyrics. So, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes. So let us move on to our lyrics. The first line, it goes like this. Very slowly. Okay. 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다. Let us read it very slowly together.
Okay.
1, 2, go. 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다. Say yes. Very slowly. Okay, so this time we will do it with the music. So listen carefully. Grace, are you ready? Yes, we are going to sing it very slowly. Okay. 1, 2, go. 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다.
Get it?
Get it? Okay.
Yeah.
This time we will sing it together with you. Okay. So very slowly, even though you don't know how to pronounce it, but we will learn. Okay. So let us sing it together very slowly. Are you ready?
Ready?
Yes. So 1, 2, go. 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다.
Yes,
Yes.
very good.
That's
Good,
good.
good.
Yes. So the next line will be this one. Okay. Listen carefully. I will say it. 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 구공연 됐다 너 사랑했다. We will together. Okay, 1, 2, go. 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 구공연 됐다 너 사랑했다.
Oh, no 사랑했다.
너 사랑했다. Yes. So this time with the melody very slowly.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, sing. 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 구공연 됐다 너 사랑했다. Yeah, you're doing very great. So one more time together.
Yes.
Put some heat in there, little bit. Yes. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, go. 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 구공연 됐다 너 사랑했다. Wow.
You guys have it
So, yeah, very great. So the next line will be, this line is the chorus of the song.
Okay.
So I will read it and then you guys will follow me afterwards. So it goes like this. 우리가 만든 love scenario. 이 젠조명이 거치고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 막을 내리죠.
Okay.
Yeah, so together we will read it together very slowly. Okay, 1, 2, go. 우리가 만든 love scenario. 이젠 조명이 켜지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 막을 내리죠. Yes.
Okay.
So this time we will sing. There are some
very tricky parts in there, but if you listen very carefully, you can get it very easily. Okay, so listen carefully. We will sing together, me and Grace, and then we will sing together with you guys. Okay,
Right.
so let us go, Grace. Ready?
Ready?
Yes. 1, 2, go. 우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지로 넘기면 조용히 마음을 내리죠. Wow.
Did you see the tricky part?
Yes. The tricky parts are in love and then yes, nyong, and the last one will be ma. Yes.
Yes.
So it continue only the
It's like
la and then nyo
and then
ma Yes.
I think we should try one more time.
Yeah, we should try together.
Yes.
Okay.
Together again.
Yeah. So get ready. I hope you're ready. So let us sing together. 1, 2. 우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 마음을 내리죠.
Yes, you get it. Very good.
Doing
Very,
so
very
much
good.
better.
Yes. Okay, guys, before we go on rapping part, why don't we go back to the start and start singing again?
Yes, from the beginning.
Yes,
from
I
the
think
very
we should
beginning
do
of
that.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, should we start singing?
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Let's do this.
Yes.
Okay. 2, 3.
사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 뻔한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 드라마 9년 됐다 너 사랑했다 우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지로 넘기면 조용히 마음을 내리죠. Wow!
Wow.
Sound really great.
You guys are good. Okay,
Yeah.
good work. Okay, let's do rapping now.
Yes,
So we're gonna do
let's go.
pronouns first. Let's
Yes.
go. Can you rap? I know you can rap. You can rap. Okay.
Okay.
First pronunciation goes like A 괜찮지만은 않아. And then 이별을 마주한다는 것. And then 오늘이었던 우리의 어제였던 눈에 일이 없다는 건. Together?
Okay, we go
Okay, let's do it
together.
together. 2, 3. 에 괜찮지만은 않아. 이별은 마주한다는 건 오늘이었던 우리의 어제의 너 눈에 일이 없다는 건. Yes, good. Okay, now we're gonna start singing slowly. Okay, slowly.
Very slowly.
Yes. So it goes like this. 에이 괜찮지만은 않아 이별을 마주한다는 건. Together. First part. 2, 3. 에이 괜찮지만은 않아 이별을 마주한다는 건. Okay, good. The third and fourth one, you sing like this. 오늘이었던 우리의 어제였던 눈에 일이 없다는 건.
Ooh, that's fast.
Yes, well, it's faster when it's playing, so that's a slower part. So, sing it together.
Yes, sure.
2, 3. 오늘이었던 우리의 어제였던 눈에 일이 없다는 건. One more time.
Yes.
Okay. 2, 3. 오늘이었던 우리의 어제였던 눈에 일이 없다는 건. Yes. Good. Okay, now we're gonna start from the A to the gone. A to the gone. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. 2, 3. A 괜찮지만은 않아 이별로 마주 있다는 건 오늘이었던 우리의 어제의 너는 일이 없다는 건. See, I know you can rap.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. So this one, we pronounce it first. Okay, first line. 아빠긴 해도도 크로상. 2, 3. 아빠긴 해도도 크로상. 상처가 나니까에. Okay.
Yes.
2, 3. 상처가
Dona calle
Yes. Together. From up to 3. 아프긴 해도 그로삼 상처가 넌 나니까 Yes. Then continue. 너 사랑했고. Okay. Together. 너 사랑했고. 너 사랑했고. And then 사랑받았으니. 2, 3. 사랑받았으니. Then 나 이걸로 됐어. Yeah. Okay. 2, 3. 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Yes. Okay. Other line, it goes like 너 사랑해 또 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Okay, one more time. 너 사랑해 또 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay, together.
Yes.
Okay. 2, 3. 너 사랑해 또 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Again. 너 사랑해 또 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Okay. 2, 3. 너 사랑해 또 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Okay. From the top part to the Okay. 2, 3. 아프긴 해도 더 그렇음 상처가 더 나니까 너 사랑해 또 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
2, 3. 괜찮지만은 않아 이별을 마주한다는 건 오늘이었던 우리의 어제의 더는 일이 없다는 건 아프긴 해도 더 그렇음 상처가 더 나니까 너 사랑해 또 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어. Yes. Okay, so that's up to the rapping part. Okay, so rapping part
is the bridge.
Yes.
So after the rapping part, we go to this bridge and then back to the
chorus.
Yes. So this part, it goes like this. We will read it together again. So it goes like this. 나 살아가면서 가끔씩 떠오르 기억. 그 안에 네가 있다면 그거면 충분해. Okay, together. Let us read it together slowly, very slowly. 1, 2, go.
나 살아가면서 가끔씩
떠오르 기억. 그 안에 네가 있다면
그거면 충분해. So we're gonna start again. Sing together, slowly. Okay? 나 사랑하면서.
Yes.
Okay? Sa goes up.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. 2, 3. 나 사랑하면서 가끔씩 떠오르 기억. 그 안에 네가 있다면 그거면 충분해.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Which brings us back to the
Chorus.
chorus.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's continue from there.
From Yes.
Yes.
So we will.
Sing it again.
Yes.
2, 3. 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 뻔한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 드라마 그거면 됐다 넌 사랑했다 우리가 만든 시나리오 이젠 영원히 커지고 마지막 페이지를 남기면 조용히 마구 내리죠. Yes,
Oh,
let's
yes.
wrap it up.
Oh,
Okay?
yes. Very sorry. That was not only the chorus, but also
Yes.
first one together. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So from now we will
Karaoke
sing
time.
with
Music.
yes music. So
Okay.
together with
Karaoke.
music.
Karaoke
time.
Yes. Let's go. Okay. Starting now. 사랑했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 뻔한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 드라마 꿈꿔는 됐다 너 사랑했다 우리가 만든 라브 시나리오 이제는 영원히 커지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 말이 열리죠 에릭 괜찮지만 있잖아 이대로 난 만나는 건 너를 잃어본 내가 예를 내리려가는 건 나뿐인 애들로 들어서는 거니까 사랑하고 있으니 나는 모르겠어 나 사랑하면서 가끔씩 우르기여 그 안에 네가 있다면 그거면 충분해 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 뻔한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 영화 그거면 됐다 너 사랑했다 우리 라 시나리오 이제는 말이 열리죠 얼마나 내일이 넘기면 말이 열리죠
Yay! You have done a very
Thank you
good
very
job.
much,
Thank you for
guys.
keeping up with us. I know our voices are very
Cruise.
yes.
But you guys did a very good job.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, guys. Fortunately, it is time for us to go. But if you guys have any requests for what song you want to learn next Saturday,
K-pop song that you want us
next Saturday, you can just leave it right here.
here.
So if you don't have like TikTok or Facebook, you can put on to
Instagram.
yes, right there. And then if not TikTok, if not on
Facebook.
yes, you can leave a shout out if you want to shout out for someone.
Yeah.
I think K-pop song, you can do a shout out just for you as well. Okay, guys. So see you next Saturday. Bye. 사랑했던 Is it that song?
Yes.
Because I
Love
really
us-
enjoyed that song.
Yes, love scenario. I think every one of us really enjoyed that
Yeah,
session.
me too. I felt love in the air.
Yeah.
It gave
that
me
was-
goosebumps though.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that song. Well, I hope that you did enjoy the song too.
Yes, I think they did. And now is our third session, which is a K-dance class.
Whoa,
Wow.
very interesting.
And I heard through this session, we are going to learn one of the dance, which is done by
BTS. I
Wow.
think everyone is familiar with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everyone, for now, please turn on your camera and stand up. It's time to dance.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Of course they are
I
ready.
think they're ready. Okay. Now then, shall we move to the K-dance class?
Let's go.
Let's go.
여러분, 안녕하세요. Welcome to our K-pop Dance Academy.
Woo!
So today we will learn BTS Boys with
Love.
Okay, but before that, we will show you the dance. So, did you enjoy the dance? Okay, so today we will teach you just up to that part. So, are you ready? So, first part of the dance, first is right and left foot step. Like this, 2, 3, step, step, second, flip. Okay, but first position, you are turning behind. This is your motion in front, I'm showing you. So, again, 2, 3, right, left, flip. Second part is shoulder popping together with your leg, step out. Like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And also to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, from the top again. 2, 3. Right, left, flip, pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got it? Okay, next. Again with stepping right, left. Right, left, shoulder is rolling back like this. Boom. You understand? Okay, so again, second part, 2, 3. Right, left, shoulder, and then look to the front, hop. 1, 2. Fancy, fancy. Okay, so like this. From the top again, 2, 3. Right, left, flip, and hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, turn, turn, and shoulder. Front, pull. 1, 2, front. Okay, so after that, you will do free motion with 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you done really well. Now we will try with music. Oh, you done very well. Good. So now we'll learn the second part. First, slide to the right, like this. Slide, pop, 1, 2. And also to the left. Slide, pop, 1, 2. Show you again. 2, 3. Slide, 1, 2 to the left. Slide, 1, 2. Very good. Okay, so after that, we will, your leg, right leg steps out with your hand open. Okay, let's try. 2, 3. Open to the left also. Close. Okay, I hope you can see my leg position. Again, 2, 3, open and close. Okay, for this motion is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, step right, left, and your hand motion is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try one more time. 2, 3, open, close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Great job. Okay, so now we start from the second part from the top. Slide to the right. 2, 3, slide, pop. 1, 2, slide. 1, open and close and 1, 2, 3, 4. So after that is you slide to the back like this. Slide, pop. 1, 2. Good? Okay, so now we'll try with the music. Okay, so your last pose is slide to the back, slide, 1, 2. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Facing to the left. This is your position, and first motion is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's right, left, and then left, right, left. Just remember that with your shoulders, right shoulder popping. 2, 3, right, left, left. And then facing to the front. Right, left, right. Did you understand? Okay, awesome. So we'll try one more time. 7, 8, right, left, left to the front, right, left, right. Okay, next is that you want to cross your hand. Cross up. 2 times. 2, 3, cross up. Okay, so after that, and then you're gonna jump with your free motion. Got it? Okay, let's try. 2, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One count of 8. So you just call it jump. Okay, and then you can do your free motion. Either this, or Michael Jackson. Okay, so let's try again. From the slide. 2, 3, slide, pop, slide, pop, open, and close, and 1, 2, 3 to the back, slide, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, left to the front, right, left, and down, up, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Very good. So now we will try next part. Let's continue. So after your last motion, hammer. So left, right. Okay. 2, 3. Left, right, left and left. Try again. 2, 3. Left and right, left and left, right and left and right and right. Try. 2, 3. Left, right, left and left, right, left, right and right. And then everyone's gonna spin. Coming to the middle. Okay, and then look up, boom. Okay, let's try. From the left, 2, 3, hammer. Left, right and left, left, right and left. Turn, turn, and turn, 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 turn. Got it? And then you're going to look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then look up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try again. Left, right, 2, 3. Left, right, left, left, right, left, right, spin. And look up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look up. 2, 3, 4. Got it? Okay, so then after that, leg, dun, 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 dun. Okay, down, up, down, up. Next motion is right leg tap. Just tapping with one count of 8. Let's try tapping. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's easy, right? Okay, so let's try from the hammer. We call this hammer. Okay, let's try again. 2, 3. Left, right, left, left, right, left, spin, and turn, 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 turn. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up. Okay, so we try with a hammer. 2, 3. Left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then look up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then look up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Okay, let's try one more time. 2, 3. Left, right, sorry. Right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look up. Turn, 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 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look up. 2, 3, 4. This part, you gotta put your leg together. Down, up, down, up. Okay, let's try one more time with your leg. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you gotta tap your right leg. It's easy, just tap. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try together. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8 count. Okay, that's the end of our second part. So we'll try from the slide. Okay, no, let's try from the top with the music. So are you ready? Okay, awesome. Music.
your last motion. So it's a 12. You gotta tap your leg 12 times. Let's try. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember? 12. So next, I'll work with your leg only. So it's a right step to the front, right step to the back, left, and your right comes to the back. 1, 2. Got it? Let's try together. 2, 3. Right, right, left, right, left. Here I got a kick. Okay? Yes. Okay, let's try one more time. 2, 3. Right, left, kick. You got it? Okay. So with your hand motion, it's just together. Okay? Pull. Just your front hand. 2 hands. Let's try. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. Simple. Okay, your last pose. Here. So from here, you gotta point diagonal down with your hand leg twist like this. 1 and 2 and pop. Okay, let's try together. 2, 3. Down and up and pop. One more time. 2, 3. Down and up and pop. And then when you pop, lift yourself up. Boom. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try again. Point, 2, 3. 1, 2, and pop. Lift, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's try with the on the top. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick and 1, 2, and pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after that, right hand across hip, in front of hip, like this. 1, 2, and round. Poof. Let's try together. 2, 3. 1, 2, round, boom. And then change your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try again. 2, 3. 1, 2, round, change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Okay. After that, slide to the middle. Slide. And back leg, which is your right leg, up. 1, 2, 3, and push. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Try. Slide. 2, 3. Slide and 1, 2, 3. Push. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll try again from the together. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick. 1, 2, and pop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Round, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slide. And 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we finished up until here. I hope that you understand from the beginning until the third part. So what we'll do, we'll try all together from the top. So are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Okay, awesome. So now we'll try from the top. Okay? was only slow part. So now we will try the normal part of this song. So I hope you enjoy this dance, and let's see from the top again together. So are you ready? Okay, awesome. Wasn't that taste so good?
Yes.
Very awesome. You guys are great dancers. So this time, I'm sorry to say, but we have to say bye. It was so sad. We really had a good time with you. Oh, but thank you so much for participating in this online Korea camp local. So at least we can learn Korea together. So from our team, goodbye. Bye. What is that?
Ah, it's a like dance you taught
Yes.
me. Yes. It was so nice session, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it was. And Salah, you look so great when you're dancing.
Ah, really? Thank you so much.
Yeah, why don't you like dance like 24 hours a day?
If I have all the time, then yes.
Yeah.
So I hope you really enjoyed the dance.
Yes, I think they really did. And then I'd like to ask you a question, guys, before we proceed to the next session. Is there anyone who have been to Korea before? Anyone? Anyone have been to Korea? Oh, 1, 2. Oh, good. And Salah, have you been to Korea?
Yes, I've been to Korea 2 times.
Wow.
It was a great experience. I really enjoyed the
Wow.
people there. It's just too good. But my favorite part is tasting their food.
Yes, obviously.
Yes.
So, this time, we have a very special session, which is we'll go to Korea.
Yes.
Yes. So, through this time, we would like to introduce you guys one of the famous place in Korea. So, although we are now sitting in the room or standing, watching, but now we'll have a time to journey to
So-
Korea.
Don't worry.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll take you to Korea.
Okay. Let's go to Korea.
See you.
Oh hey, you guys are back!
We were waiting for you.
There's something I must introduce to you guys. It's King Sejong statue!
Do you know who King Sejong is?
The person who created Hangul, the language you love!
For those who love Hangul, I hope you remember King Sejong.
Against this statue of King Sejong, there's a palace where all the kings of Joseon dynasty lived.
We introduced the Gyeongbokgung Palace.
I know that you're calling me to you. It doesn't matter where I've been. This love isn't based on what I've done. Jesus, let your love take over me. Till the life runs out, I will sing with you.
Before we enter, there's one place we need to go, which is Korean traditional clothing rental place. So we're going to rent the Korean traditional folk clothes called handok.
And an important tip you should know before you go to the Gyeongbokgung Palace is that if you have a hanbok on, then the admission is free. So let's see what kind of hanbok there are.
Doesn't
Alright, let's
matter
go.
where I've been. This love isn't based on what I've done. Jesus, let your love take over me. Till the life runs out, I will sing with all of my heart. Still your praise I'll shout from the morning until nightfall. I'm drawing in closer. You make me laugh. You make me laugh. I'm drawing in closer to you. I always seem to come up short, but I cannot escape your grace, oh God. Because of your relentless pursuit, I owe everything I am to you. Forever I'll sing, forever I'll sing. Till the life runs out, I will sing with all of my heart. Still your praise I'll shout from the morning out through nightfall. I'm drawing in closer. You make me laugh. You make me laugh. I'm drawing in closer to you.
Okay guys, we found a really cool place. Let's go check it out. So apparently this place is called Gyeonghaeru. So what is this place?
So here, the king and the representatives of other countries gather together and hold banquets. And this place is such a great photo zone. The trees, the water, especially in the spring, all the cherry blossoms, so beautiful. You should totally come here and take pictures. Where's Hannah?
I'm drawing in closer. You make me laugh. You make me laugh. I'm drawing in closer to you. I'm drawing in.
So this is the end of our Seoul tour. Did you enjoy?
Yes!
I'm glad you did.
We will be waiting for you here in the beautiful city Seoul. Until then, bye! So this is the Gwangjang market, and we're gonna take a look. A lot of stores, a lot of food, and let's take a look. Follow me. 예, 감사합니다.
보시고 가세요. 네, 한번 보시고 가세요. 감사합니다.
우와.
So this is tteokbokki.
Spicy rice cakes. 감사합니다.
So let's eat the tteokbokki.
So,
Oh, it's really spicy.
oh my god, spicy. I can't do spicy. It's spicy.
This one is called mayak kimbap.
What is mayak?
Mayak means drug in Korean.
So it means that it's an addictive. It's that good.
So this sauce makes everything super addictive.
Yeah. Inside there's radishes and it's like pickled radish and
Crazy.
So this is the pork 빈대떡, right? So it's kind of
pork meat pancake. So So inside there's like different kinds of vegetables, and then they put pork in it, and then they fry it like a pancake. So it's called bindae떡. Our last dish is sundae, which is Korean blood sausage. And what they do is they take the intestines, right? They take the intestines and they stuff it with noodles made out of potatoes.
Yeah.
And on the side they also have
Liver.
liver. Yeah. And you dip it in this salt.
This is huge. So this is the liver. It's kind of my favorite.
Isn't it? I don't know what that is.
Very long. It's long. Pig long. Dip it.
Is it good?
So chewy.
I'm scared. No, it's huge, right?
이게 뭐예요? 오징어? 스quid?
You compliment these people, they will give you endlessly.
Yeah, so the Korean people have such a nice heart.
Yes. Here is called sotok. It's sausage and rice cake on a stick.
This is a rice cake.
And the sausage.
It's best if you eat it together.
Yeah,
but it's kind
it's
of
big, so.
You should try it too. Do you want to eat it?
So sausage and rice cake. Can I do this? Do you think I can do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're done with the Gwangjang market tour. Yes, we ate so much. I'm so full. How about you? Are you full? You're not full? Really?
Then you better come to Korea to taste all their food.
Alright, we'll come next time, okay? Alright, see ya.
Welcome to Fiji.
Yes. Oh, yes. We were in Fiji. Yes. I thought I was in Korea.
Yeah, so you enjoyed the trip to Korea?
Oh, I think hopefully, yes, they did. And now, this is another special time that we'll have time to cook Korean food.
Now when you say that, I'm hungry.
Yes, me too, hungry.
We really had a long day today. I think the students too are hungry.
Yes. So through this class, we would like to introduce you some Korean foods, and you will be also be able to experience Korean food. Actually, last Saturday at Nasinu, FNU campus, we had a K-food class.
Yes.
And then, what did we have then, Salah?
I heard it was tteokbokki.
Mm-hmm.
Tteokbokki.
Yes.
I hope I pronounced it correctly.
Yeah, almost. Yes, tteokbokki and hotak.
Hotak.
Yes,
Yes.
we had that session. It smells so nice.
So that white thing I heard is made from rice, right?
Yes.
Yes. It was so tasty.
So as soon as this COVID-19 is over, we are going to have the offline session again at one of the campus in FNU, and we'll again have the Korean food class. Okay.
I think they're all looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yes.
So now let's go to the K food class.
Let's go.
Go.
Hi guys, welcome to Korean cooking class. Today we are gonna cook tteokbokki and kimbap, which are Korean most loved food in Korea.
Yes.
And it's also one of the best street food in Korea. So tteokbokki is a stir-fried rice with some red pepper paste, and it's very spicy food and it's good for relieving your stress. The reason why we are also going to cook kimbap is because they are like soulmate food. Kimbap goes really well with tteokbokki, and you can also dip the kimbap into the tteokbokki and it's really nice. Personally, tteokbokki is my favorite soul food. How about you, Hei?
Me too. From when I was young, I ate tteokbokki a lot of times. So I also very love tteokbokki. Yes.
And also, tteokbokki is really famous in Korean dramas and Korean movies, so it's getting more and more popular worldwide. So I believe that you will love this food once you make it at your place.
Yes.
And also because of COVID, many Korean people deliver their food to their houses. And if you order tteokbokki at your place in Korea, you can have it delivered within 20 minutes.
Yes.
So it's really convenient and it's one of the most loved food in Korea. So we are going to teach you how to make it. So first, I will tell you how to make tteokbokki. First of all, you have to boil water. You have to prepare a pot and you have to pour water and you have to boil it. After that, you put all the pastes in here. The soy sauce, chili paste, chili powder, and garlic, and the oil, and sugar. After that, meanwhile, you can cut the vegetables that you prepared, and after the water is boiled, you can put the vegetables in the boiling water. After the vegetable is properly boiled, you can put the rice cake in here. And at last, you can put fish cake and the green onion. So until now, I told you how to make it, and from now, we will show you how to make tteokbokki.
First, water.
What's water in Korean?
물.
We call it 물. Yes, 물. You first have to boil 물 in the fire.
How much we have to put in here?
Around 500 milliliter. So you can pour about 500. It's about just a little bit more. This much?
Yes.
Just a little bit more? Okay. Okay, this much. And if you need more water, you can always add more. While the water is boiling, we can cut these vegetables. Haerin is cutting 양파, which is onion in Korean. 되게 잘 잘라. She's really good at cutting. She's really good at chopping. Do you cook at your house?
Yeah, I usually cook in my house.
What's your favorite food?
미역국.
미역국? 미역국 is like seaweed soup, and many Korean people eat it on birthday. Now the onion is chopped, and please chop 대파.
Next is 대파.
대파 is green onion. Finish. At last we will cut the fish cake. I like to have fish cake on square type.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
You can either chop it in a rectangle shape or you can also make it in a triangle shape, but I like it triangle shape. Like this. Isn't it too big? Maybe one more?
Okay. This much.
Yeah, I think this is enough. Now we will make paste. We will pour the paste into the boiling water. Actually, I like tteokbokki to be very spicy, so I will put maybe 2 spoons. 1, 2, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 of the chili paste, and I will put 1 spoon of chili powder. And now we will put some vegetables into the boiling sauce. We will first put cabbage into the sauce. Very soft, so we can put the rest of the ingredients. From now, we will make kimbap. So we have the ingredients here. First, we have eggs and radish, some dry seaweed, and some tuna, paprika, cucumber, and fish cake. So now we will begin by making the fried egg, and you have to make it very thin. So I will show you how to. So, we will use 3 eggs and we will stir it. 껍질 들어갔어. 아닌가? Now I will stir it. Yep. First, oil the pan. But I'll try. I'm scared. I did it! Wow.
Oh, smells very good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
너무 조금일까?
Okay. fresh. Okay, this is cooking class for us. First, I will put some fish cake. About 2. And this cucumber. Some paprika to add color. And tuna. Finally, you can put egg. Oh, I forgot about the radish.
Radish pickle.
We just put 1 radish pickle. Now it's the most important time to roll this kimbap. You can put some rice on the edge to make it stick better, to roll better. Really? Really? I can do it? Oh my god. Oh, Charlotte. Oh. I made it. Wow.
Big.
Oh, I'm really touched. I can do it. Oh my god. So now we are done with our cooking. So we have our tteokbokki here, and here we have the kimbap. And as we said in the beginning of our video, tteokbokki and kimbap are soulmates. They have really good pairing.
Yes.
So we will see if it tastes good. So let's dig in. Let's start eating. 맛있어. Tastes really good. And can you hear the sound? It's really chewy. It's good.
Oh, okay.
Now I will dip it in the tteokbokki sauce. So guys, today we made tteokbokki and kimbap together. So I hope you liked it, and it's not so difficult if you have the ingredients, and I believe that you can buy these ingredients at a big market around your city. So I hope you try it at home and have some fun and also have a nice food. And how did you feel?
Actually, it was not easy, but I was very good time. It was very good time, and I really wish you try in your house. Yes, finish.
And if you come to Korea, we will try to make some food for you. So please come to Korea, and hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Wow, it was really good session, tasty session, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. And now we have come to our final session, which is most important and significant session. This is a mind lecture session.
Oh, Simon, please, can you just tell us little about this mind lecture?
Yes, of course. The mind lecture is a lesson, it's a teaching about the world of mind. And through attending this mind lecture, you'll be able to have a good mindset and strong heart and strong mind. So today we have invited very special mind education specialist. It's Dr. Oh Soo Park. So let us welcome him with a big lot of hands. Fiji in Korean language.
꽃이 지다.
You know, in when the flower withers, we say chida. That's
꽃이 지면 슬프죠.
when the flowers wither, it's sad, right?
피면 아름답죠.
When the flowers bloom, it's beautiful, right?
저 피지에 여러 번 갔었습니다.
I've been to Fiji many times.
특히 그 바다가 너무 아름다워.
Especially I love the sea.
한국은 바닷물이 그렇게 안 맑은데.
Korean sea it's not that pure.
바닷물이 너무 맑아요.
But in Fiji the seawater is so pure. I know.
저 조셉 목사 같이 갔는데.
When I went there with Joseph.
조셉 목사 목욕을 자주 안 해가지고.
No, because he didn't wash himself very often.
피지 바다가 더러워질까봐 염려했습니다.
I was afraid that if he goes into water, he may defile the water of Fiji.
저는 수영을 잘하진 못하지만.
Well, I wasn't good at swimming.
수영을 좋아합니다.
But I like to swim.
피지 바다에 가고 싶습니다.
I still miss the Fijian
요즘
ocean.
코로나 때문에 피지 외국인들 안 받아들인다 그러더라고요.
I heard that because of COVID-19, they won't let foreigners in.
피지 사는 여러분들 굉장히 행복할 거예요.
And as you're living in Fiji, you must be very happy. I
코로나
know.
없는 나라에 살아서.
You're living in a country that does not Korean COVID-19.
백신 맞으려고 해요.
I'm waiting for the vaccination.
많이 여행을 해야 하기 때문에.
Because I have to travel a lot.
백신 아프겠죠.
It might hurt, you know.
피지 사람들 그런 염려 없어 좋겠어요.
But I'm happy that Fijians they don't have to worry about that.
사람들 저를 이제 직업은 목사인데요.
My profession is a pastor.
마인드 강사라고 합니다.
I also do the mind lecture.
제가 2009년에 중국 공산청년회 초청을 받아서
I was invited by Chinese Youth League in 2009.
중국 청년 소년들의 마인드 문제를 제가 교육하고 난 뒤부터
After having educated Chinese youth of their mind education
그런
issues,
책도 많이 썼고요.
I wrote many books on it.
전 세계 마인드 강의를 하고 있는
사람입니다. And I'm giving this mind lectures around the world.
원래 제 본 직업은 목사이고요.
But my original profession is a pastor.
지금도 교회 목사로 일하고 있습니다.
I'm still working as a pastor of a church.
피지의 젊은이들 우리가 이번에 저희들 교회 목사님 두 분이 피지에 가서 2개월 동안 일을 했는데
two of our pastors in our mission they went to Fiji and they were in Fiji for 2 months.
박영준 목사, 이정도 목사 둘이 갔다 왔어요.
Their names are Pastor Youngjun Park and Pastor Chongdo Lee.
그분들 피지가 너무너무 좋아했습니다.
When they went to Fiji, they were so happy to be there.
반갑습니다. 그럼 지금부터 마인드 교육을 시작하겠습니다.
I'm so happy to see you and now I'll begin the mind lecture.
여러분은 그냥 인생을 사는 것하고 마음의 세계를 알아서 마음을 배워 사는 천지차입니다.
Just living your life and knowing the world of the heart and living your life, they are totally different.
예를 들어 여러분의 장래에 성공해 살려면은 절대로 마음의 세계를 알아야 합니다.
If you want to succeed in your life, you should know the world of the heart.
여러분 학교 가고
You go to church, you go to school.
다음에 농구하고
play basketball,
수영하고
swim,
공부하고
study.
이런 많은 걸 합니다.
You do a lot of things, right?
이거는 성공적으로 하려고 하면은
But if you want to be successful,
공부를 하고 싶으면 하려고 하면 막 놀러 가고 싶고
you want to go to play and hang out with your friends,
그런
right?
마음을 컨트롤하지 못하면은
If you're unable to control those hearts,
대부분이 이제 그 교도소나 범죄자들이 하는 일이 그런 일입니다.
that's what the inmates and many prisoners in prison
생각을
they
잘
deal with.
컨트롤하지 못해 일어나는 일이기 때문에
They're the people who are unable to control their thought. That's why they ended up being
이런
there.
마인드 학과가 지구에 어디도 없는데
We don't have this mind education department nowhere in the
제가 마인드
world.
학과를 개발하고 났는데 전 세계 많은 나라가 제가 지금 마인드를 배우고 있습니다.
But ever since we opened this mind education department, we are teaching this mind education around the
사실
world.
강의에 돈을 많이 받아야 하는데
Actually, you have to get paid a lot of money to give this lecture.
이번에 한국 그 타임이라서 제가 그냥 강의를 하겠습니다.
But I'm giving this free lecture for you alone.
농담했습니다.
It was just a kidding.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
제가 아는 한 그 멜론 농사를 짓는 사람이 있습니다.
There's one farmer that I know. He was doing this melon farming.
이번에 경북 성주라는 곳에서 참외 농사를 짓는데
He's doing this melon farming in Gyeongbuk, Seongju.
그 전에 이제 전라도 광주라는 한국의 다른 도시에서 멜론이 있었는데
But originally there was some other city called Gwangju where they were doing this melon farming.
그 이름이 개구리 참외라고 합니다.
But this melon was called a frog melon.
왜냐하면 그 가죽 그 무늬가 개구리하고
Because the
비슷하다고.
pattern of the melon was just like the pattern of the frog.
그리고 그때 성주 그 멜론이 참외는 아주
But
보잘것없었어요.
back then the frog melon wasn't that good.
이제 한국은 거의 다 성주 참외가 자리를 잡고 많은 성주 참외를 제일 좋아하고 맛있습니다.
And nowadays most people they prefer this melon from Seongju and they like it more.
그게 우리 그 성주 참외를 농사짓는 사람 가운데서 지도급인 사람이 하나 있어요.
One of the farmers who were doing this melon farming in Seongju, he was leading farmer in Seongju city.
한국은 겨울이 굉장히 추운데요.
In Korea, the winter is very cold.
어느 날 참외밭이 있는데 그게 너무 추워가지고
In the melon, in the farm, because in the winter time it was very cold,
참외가 다 얼어 죽었어요.
and all the melons they froze to death.
근데 그 유일하게 참외가 얼어 죽지 않은 밭이 있었어요.
But there was farm where the melons didn't die.
사람들 전부 다 그 밭으로 모여들었어요.
Everybody they got together in this farm,
그 밭 주인이 있었는데,
and there was the owner of the farm.
당신 참외를 어떻게 하나도 안 얼어 죽었다.
How did your melons survive this cold?
그래.
Oh yeah, my melons didn't die.
내가 이제 해를 보니까 몇 년마다 한 번씩 아주 극심한 추위가 오는데,
He said every couple of years there was this very strong winter.
그걸 계산을 이번 겨울은 굉장히 추울 걸 알았다.
He calculated and he realized that this winter would be very cold.
그래서 추위를 이기는 비료를 만들어 주었다.
So he said he used this fertilizer which will help the melon to survive the winter.
다들 깜짝 놀랐어요.
People were surprised.
뭐?
What?
추위를 이기는 비료?
There's a fertilizer helping melons to survive the
그런
winter?
비료가 어디 있어?
What kind of fertilizer is that?
왜 없어? 있어.
No, there is one.
생각을 해봐.
Think about it.
러시아나
In Russia,
중국 같은
in
추운
China,
추운 나라에 사는
in
사람들은
people are living in the cold regions,
돼지 고기나 그 기름기 많은 음식을 먹어.
they take a lot of oily food that has a lot of fat.
근데 더운 나라에 사는 사람들은 돼지고기가 안 좋아하고
But people who are living in the hot country, they don't prefer pig a lot.
채소나 그 야채 같은 걸 좋아하지.
They eat more of vegetables.
식물도 똑같아.
Same thing for the plants.
그렇구나.
Oh, I see.
이 사람이 참외를 이제 농사를 짓는데
As he was doing this melon farming,
이런 봄에 참외를 심어가지고 이제 꽃이 피고 이제 한 여름 되면 참외가 맺어요.
you plant his melon in the early spring and he'll plant them, he will take care of them, and by the summertime he will be able to harvest them.
여러분들 저 피지 사람들 한국 올 때는 꼭 조심해야 할 게 뭐냐면
When you come to Korea from Fiji, you should be careful about this.
겨울에 무지무지하게 춥고
In winter it's very cold.
여름에 무지무지하게 더워요.
In the summer it's very hot.
한국의 여름에는 한 35도, 35도 올라가죠.
In summer, I think the temperature goes beyond 35 degrees Celsius when it's hot.
겨울에는 마이너스 30도 돼요.
And when it's cold in the winter, it goes below minus 30 degrees
피지
Celsius.
사람 한국 다 얼어.
And when Fijians, when they come to Korea in the wintertime, they all shiver like this.
근데 이제 그 여름에 내는 이제 그 봄에 씨를 뿌려가 자라서 여름에 꽃이 피면
When they plant the seed in the spring and when the summertime, when they harvest,
한 번 꽃이 피고
when they bloom the flowers,
열매가 맺어요.
and then they will bear fruits.
그리고 두 번 꽃이 피고
And they bloom the flowers the second time,
열매가 맺어요.
and they'll bear the fruit the second time.
세 번 꽃을 피고
When they bloom the flower the third time,
열매 맺어요.
and they bear fruits,
시들어버려요.
and then they would wither.
그러니까 이 사람 생각하기를 그 참외를 좀 일찍 심으면 좋겠다.
I think it'd be nice if I could, plant them earlier than we usually do.
아주 추운 겨울에 12월 달에 참외를 심어요.
So in December, in the very cold winter, he planted the seeds for melons.
다 얼어 죽잖아요.
Usually it would freeze to death.
그래서 저 참외를 얼어 죽지 않기 위해서 유리로 가지고 집을 지으면 좋은데
But if you could make this house, by glasses so that it wouldn't freeze to death,
유리는 굉장히 비싸요.
but the glasses, they're expensive.
플라스틱을 가지고 터널처럼 이렇게 저 집을 만들어요.
So you'd make this house with plastic, but in the shape of tunnel.
플라스틱에는 햇빛은 쫙 들어오고.
This plastic, the sun ray can penetrate.
그래 자세히 보면은.
So when you take a close look at it,
참외들이 뭐라고 말하냐면.
It's like the melons are talking.
야, 우리 집이 최고야. 따뜻해.
Our owner is good. We made a good house for us. The sun rays are all coming upon us.
그러니까 이제 그 참외가 보통 이제 농사를 지으면 7월 달 그때 이제 열매를 맺는데.
So usually when you do the melon farm, you can harvest them usually in the month of July.
이 사람은 2월 달, 3월 달에 열매죠. 2월, 3월, 4월, 5월, 6월, 7월.
February, March, April, May, and June and July.
그 농사가 너무너무 잘 되는 거예요.
He was really good at harvesting and doing the melon farming.
근데 이제 아직 한 7월, 8월쯤 돼서 아직 그 햇빛인데 시들어 버리는 거예요.
But it was still, June and July, the sun was good, but it would wither.
아, 이게 참 참외를 좀 오래 심어 살았으면 좋겠네.
It would be nice if these melons could survive longer.
그래서 제 참외가 왜 이렇게 열매를 못 맺나?
So why these melons they die so quickly without being able to bear more fruits?
그 생각해 봤는데.
So he thought about it.
아니 놀라운 게.
But what is amazing is
참외밭이 그 옆에 호박밭이 있는데.
in the right next to the melon farm there was pumpkin farm.
참외는 뿌리가 이렇게 가늘어요.
The root of the melon is like this thin.
그런데 호박 뿌리 이렇게 굵어요.
Root of the pumpkin is like this thick.
호박은 뿌리에 땅속에 깊이 파고 들어가서
And the root of the pumpkin goes deep down into the ground.
영양을 땅에서 쭉 끌어올려 가지고 이제 쫙 올라가니까.
And it sucks all the nutrition from the below and it goes upward and goes all the way to the stem.
호박은 막 열매도 좋고.
So the pumpkin, their fruit is big like
하고.
this. They're big.
참외가 뿌리가 좋아야 하는데.
The melon should have good root like the pumpkin.
참외 뿌리를 튼튼하고 굵게 하는 비료를 개발해야지.
I should maybe make a fertilizer which can make the root of the melon strong and deep.
연구를 해서 뿌리를 개발했어.
So he did some research and he invented this fertilizer.
그래 이제 뿌리가 좀 굵어지고 그렇지만 아주 호박 같지는 않는 거야.
And he used this fertilizer and made the roots of the melon bigger and thicker, but it wasn't as good as the roots of the pumpkin.
참외는 뿌리가 가늘.
The root of the melon is so thin.
참외는 뿌리가 크게 해야 하는데.
You should have thick and strong root for the melon.
어떡하지?
What should I do then?
어떡하긴 뭐 뿌리가 원래 그런데 어떻게 별 수 없지. 그건 참외 농사 짓지.
What do you mean? What do you do? That's how the roots of the melons are usually.
아니야, 방법이 있을 거야.
No, there might be a way.
세상에 처음부터 잘 된 거 아무것도 없잖아.
There's nothing that works out all the
좋은
time.
방법이 나와.
As we think about it, we can find out a good method.
좋은 수가 있다.
I've got a good idea.
매일 생각을 했어.
He kept thinking about it.
어느 해 겨울에
One winter day,
참외를 심는데
he planted his melons.
참외 하나 심고
He planted one melon,
호박,
and pumpkin,
참외,
melon,
호박,
pumpkin,
멜론,
melon,
호박,
pumpkin,
멜론,
melon,
호박,
pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin.
씨를
He
뿌렸어.
planted them in this order.
호박이 한 10cm쯤 자랐을
When the
때
pumpkin grew like 10 centimeter high,
그 칼로가 호박을 탁 줄기 쳤어요.
they would slice the stem out with the knife.
그리고 이제 그 다음에 그 멜론도 딱 쳐가지고는 그다음 호박 뿌리에다 멜론 딱 붙여가지고 찌개 딱 집었어요.
And they'll slice the root, the sprout of the melon as well, and they'll graft it to the roots of the pumpkin, and they'll hold it hold it.
사람 같은 그러면 난리 날 건데.
If it is like a human being, that'll be a big problem, right?
멜론은 굉장히 착해요.
But the melons, they're very kind and gentle,
참고 있어요.
and they would just endure and stand
그
it.
굵은 호박 뿌리에서
So from that thick root of pumpkin,
영양을 뿜어 올리니까
now they were sucking all the nutrition through the roots of the pumpkin that they are grafted to.
멜론이 너무너무 잘 자라.
Now the melons was growing so well.
그래가지고 우리는 그걸 뭐라고 말하냐면
The way we call that,
멜론 본 어게인이라고 해요.
we call it melon born again.
이제 새로 태어난 거예요.
It's newly born melon
새로운 뿌리를.
with new roots.
그래가지고 열매를 전에 3번 맺는데
Usually they were only just bearing fruit 3 times.
꽃을 피고 열매 맺고
Bloom flowers,
꽃을
bear
피고
fruit, and
열매
bloom
맺고
flowers. The second time
꽃을
bear
피고
fruit, and third time they bloom the flowers and bear fruit, and then they wither.
그다음 시들고.
Usually they wither
근데
afterwards.
호박 뿌리에 심어
But
놓으니까
once they're grafted to the pumpkin root,
3번 꽃이 피고
after blooming the flower the third
4번
time,
꽃이 피고
they bloom the flower 4th time, even 5th time,
6번 꽃이 피고
even 6th time, and they bore fruit 6 times a year.
너무 장사가 잘
It
됩니다.
was so well sold.
그러니까 이제 사람들은 그야 일을 하는 거 하고
So just working as usual
생각하면서 일을 하는 거 진짜 달라요.
and working with thinking, there's a big difference.
공부를 하거나
When you study,
농사를 짓거나
when you do the farming,
공장을
when you
만들거나
run a factory,
무슨 일을 해도
no matter what you do,
생각할 줄 아는 방법을 개발하면
if you learn to think,
여러분 저는 나이가 많고요.
I'm old in age,
원래 제 나이가
I'm
78세인데
78 years old this year.
이제 사람 남자들은 뇌세포가 일찍 죽어요.
You know, for men, their brain cell dies earlier than women.
사람이 20살이 넘어가면 뇌세포가 남자 죽기 시작하는데
And that when men they're older than 20 years old, their brain cell will start to die.
굉장히 많은 뇌세포가 죽어요.
And many of their brain cell would die.
그러니까 제가 그 20살 넘어서 이제 80이 가까우니까 60년이 됐는데
So I'm almost 80 years old now. So it's been 60 years since I passed 20 years old.
뇌세포 몇 개 안 남아서 한 5개 남았는지 모르겠어요.
I have just few brain cells left in my head.
그 여러분 그 자꾸 이렇게 생각을 하면 할수록 그게 발달이 되는데.
But as you keep thinking about it, your thinking ability will be developed.
그래서 여러분들 그냥 그냥 농사만 지어요.
So instead, those who farm, they would just farm as usual.
운전은 그냥 운전만 하고.
Those who drive, they would just drive.
공부는 그냥 공부만
Those
하고.
who study, they would just study.
근데 이런 사고를 조금 하면은.
But if you learn to think more,
보통 사람들 훨씬 앞질러서 살 수가 있어요.
you can advance, you can precede others by far.
여러분 한국은 땅 넓이가 22만 스퀘어 킬로미터예요.
You know, the dimension of Korean territory is 220,000 square kilometers.
남북으로 갈라져 가지고
But that peninsula is divided into two countries.
이북에 11만 스퀘어
So
킬로미터.
10,000 square kilometers for the North Korea
남한에 11만 스퀘어
and
킬로미터.
110,000 square kilometers for South Korea.
남한에는 60%가 산이에요.
But 60% of South Korean territories consisted of mountains.
그렇기 때문에 남한에는 그 땅 넓이 가운데 산을 빼면 쓸 수 있는 넓이가 5만 스퀘어 킬로미터.
So the land that we can utilize is only about 50,000 square kilometers.
5만 스퀘어 킬로미터가 안 돼요.
It's less than 50,000 square kilometers.
거기다 이제 땅이 좀 농사 지어야 하고,
But there we have to do the farming,
그 아파트 지어야
we have to
하고,
build apartments,
그다음 학교 지어야
we have to
하고,
build schools,
공장
we
지어야
have to
하고,
build factories.
돈이 무지무지하게 많이 들어요.
That would cost us a lot of money.
그래서 여러분 한국에 좀 아파트가 100층짜리 아파트가 있죠.
That's why recently in Korea they're building this 100 stories apartment.
왜냐면 땅이 좁고 너무 비싸서.
The land is small and it's expensive.
그래 공장을 차려 땅값이 무지무지하게 많이 들어.
If they want to build a factory, it would be very expensive. The land
농사
price.
지어도 그러기 때문에 농사를 땅을 좁은 땅에서 많은 수확이 연구를 많이 해야
That's why
돼.
people they have to study a lot to maximize the harvest in the small land of area.
그래서 여러분들이 인생을 사면 조금만 생각을
So in
하면
your life, if you learn to think further,
이런 다음은 훨씬 앞설 수가 있어요.
you'll be able to surpass others by far.
한국에서 월드 캠프를 하는데
Once we organize this world camp in
전
Korea,
세계 한 3,500명 된 학생들이 한국에 뭐 캠프를 했어요.
we had invited about 3,000 students from around the world.
한번 내가 이야기하다 현대 자동차에서
Once in my lecture, I talked about Hyundai Automobile Company.
자동차를 15초마다 한 대씩 만든다고 했어요.
I told them that in Hyundai Automobile Company, every 15 seconds they produce a car.
아프리카에 온 학생 하나가
And one student from Africa,
말도 안 돼요.
when he heard me say that, he was surprised and said, "Oh,
15초만
that's
어떻게 차를
nonsense.
만들어요?
How can you build a car in every 15 seconds?"
내가 그 직원을 시켜가지고
I called one of our staff
현대자동차 전화했어요.
to contact the Hyundai Automobile Company.
우리 자동차 만드는 구경하러 한번
Now we want to
갈게요.
go visit the site.
몇 명 오냐?
So how many of you are coming?
3,500명.
We're at 3,500 people.
안 된다.
Oh, you're too many.
500명씩 오라고.
Okay, you should come in the group of 500 people.
우리가 500명씩 가서 자동차 만드는 공장 구경을 했어요.
So we went there in the group of 500. We took a look around that factory where they built the cars.
컨베이어 벨트가 쫙
They
있는데
had this long conveyor belt.
거기다 바디를 하나 딱 올려놔요.
They'll place the body on the belt.
이제 지나가는데
As it moves forward,
첫 번째 사람 전선만 밑바닥에
the
깔아요.
first person will put the electric wire on the bottom,
그래서 차는 계속 지나가요.
but the body of the car will keep moving.
한 사람 통과는 30초 지나가요.
It'll take about 20-30 seconds to pass one car, pass one person.
지나가고
It'll keep on going,
그 다음에 이제 전선가 덮개 깔고
and they'll put the cover on it,
의자
and they'll
들어놓고
place the seats.
또 의자도 컴퓨터가 해요.
Even the seat, it's the machines that place it.
로봇은 딱 들어가 둥둥둥 하면 돼요.
The machine arms will place the seat and they'll screw it.
그러니까 의자 4개 다는데 그게 뭐 한 몇 초만 돼요.
So installing 4 seats, it will take them just few seconds,
그래서 용접을 해요.
and they will weld it.
로봇들가요.
The robot arm will weld it too.
찌직 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 찌직
It goes like chick, chick, chick.
그래 딱 점점 가요.
And that's how it keeps on moving.
그다음 문짝 달고
And they put the door,
엔진
they put
달고
the engine.
다 되면 한 100몇 타야 되는데
So the conveyor belt is about 100 meters long.
저 계속해서 한 15초만 한 20초만 차가 한 20, 30초, 30초
So every
예, 나와요.
every 15, 20 seconds they will have a car, complete car.
그러면 이제 기름을
And they put the gas.
그럼 운전기사가 딱 이렇게 갔다가 야직자에서 하나.
And driver will get on the car, it will drive it and place it at the dock.
이제 그게 그런 컨베이어벨트 10개 있으니까
There are 10 of those.
여러 개 있으니까
There are many conveyor belts in that factory.
계산상으로 15초마다 자동차 한
So
대씩.
almost every 15 seconds they have this complete car.
그러니까 이제 그런 우리가 자동차 공장은 제일 먼저 미국, 독일, 그 다음에 일본, 한국 이런데.
So we have this big car industry in United States, Germany, Japan, and Korea.
근데 일본은 오래전부터 차를 만들었고,
But Japanese, they have got into this car industry since long time.
미국도 우리보다 훨씬 먼저 일찍 만들었고,
Americans too, they've started this car industry, producing from long time ago.
독일도 이제 잘 옛날부터 만들었고.
Germans too, they started this car industry from long time ago.
근데 한국이 막 계산을 했어요.
But Koreans, they calculated.
앞으로 현재 서울은 인구가 1,000만 명인데.
Now in Seoul, the capital of South Korea, we have 10 million population.
서울은 1.8명당 승용차가 한 대요.
In Seoul alone, we have 10 million people, and every 1.8 person has a car.
그러니까 약 500만 대가 넘는 자동차가 서울에 있어요.
Which means in Seoul City, we have almost 5 million cars.
이제 그런 우리가 그 옛날에 차가 한국에서 만들지 못할 때,
So a long time ago, when we were unable to build cars,
우리는 생각을 했어요.
we thought about it.
앞으로 한국은 마이카 시대가 와.
In the future, the my car generation would come.
그럼 우리나라 인구에 있는 모든 차를 외국에 사두는 무지무지한 많은 돈을 외국에 뺏겨야 돼.
And if we spend money on buying cars from abroad, and we'll spend a lot of money for the cars.
근데 우리는 자동차를 만들 수 있는데 엔진을 만들지 못해.
So it would be better if we could build our own cars, but we can build all the different parts of the car, but except for the engine.
자동차를 만들어야 돼.
We should learn to build a car.
공장을 차려야 돼.
We should start the factory.
엔진도 못 만들어 어떻게?
We don't even know how to build the engine. What do we do then?
말도 안 돼.
Oh, that's nonsense.
우리 자동차 공장 안 넣으면 지금 외국에 다 차 팔리는데.
If we don't build our own car factory, we'll have to buy all these cars from outside of the
외국에 차
country.
사들으면 얼마나 비싼데.
And if we import cars, it'll be so expensive for us.
그렇지만요, 엔진 못 만 되잖아.
But we have no choice because we cannot make engines.
생각하고.
They thought about it.
생각하고.
They thought about it.
생각.
They thought about it.
그다음 무슨 생각이냐면.
And then they thought,
우리 일본에 가서 엔진을 사가지고 와서 만들면 어떨까?
why don't we buy these engines from Japanese and we build our own car with the engine?
좋다.
Oh, that's good. Let's do that.
그래서 일본에 갔어요.
So they went to Japan.
자동차 사장. 안녕하세요.
To greet the Japanese CEO. Hello.
예,
Oh, hello. Good to see
예,
you. Good to see you.
감사합니다.
Good. Thank you.
어떻게 오셨죠?
What brought you here?
우리가 자동차 공장을 시작하려고 그래요.
We want to start car factory in Korea.
무엇이?
What?
한국이 자동차 공장을
You Koreans, you want to build
말도 안
cars?
돼요.
That's nonsense.
엔진 만드는 거 어려워요.
It's very difficult to build engines.
그래서 왔습니다.
We know that's why we are here.
어떻게 오셨냐고.
So what brought you here?
그래 이야기를 했어요.
So they explained.
당연히 엔진을 사가지고 할까.
We want to buy your engines.
생각 잘했어요.
Oh, that's a good idea.
일본은 이제 엔진을 파는 너무너무 좋았어요.
Because they thought it was good because they could sell their engines to us.
그 대신 엔진 만드는 거 가르쳐 주세요.
But instead, please teach us later how to build the
좋아요.
engine. Okay, that's good.
그래서
Deal.
일본 엔진을 사다가 자동차를
So we
만들었어요.
bought Japanese engines. We equipped it with our car.
얼마 가서 우리 엔진 같이 줄까요?
So later they went back to Japan and said, "Oh, when are you going to teach us how to build the engine?" Oh, not yet. It's not the time.
죄송합니다. 예.
Sorry, they went back to Korea.
그 다음에 또 얼마 있다가
And a little while later,
이제 엔진 같이
they went to Japan and said, "Oh, when are you going to teach us how to build the engine?"
안 돼요.
It's not the right time yet.
일본이 안 가르쳐 주는 거예요.
So they were not teaching us how to build the engine.
한국 자동차 사장이 화가 났어요.
So Korean car CEO, he got angry.
좋아요.
Okay, that's good.
그럼 우리 엔진을 만들겠습니다.
If you're going to do like that, we're going to build our own engine.
무엇이?
What?
당신들이 만든 엔진으로 자동차 굴러갈 수 있다 생각을 해요.
Do you think cars built with equipped with dual engine could run? Ha 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 ha.
얼른 노트를 끄셨어요.
He took a pen out of his
당신들이
pocket
만든
and he
엔진으로
took the notes
자동차
of it.
올라갈 수 있다 생각해요.
Do you think car equipped with dual engine could run? Ha ha ha. He took the notes of it.
좋습니다. 만들어 못 봐.
That's good. You will see what's going to happen.
사장이 한국에 왔어요.
The Korean CEO came back to Korea.
직원들 좀 모았어요.
Yes, he assembled all his staff, employees,
노트 꺼내.
and he said, "Take out your
볼펜으로
notebook
적어.
and with your pen write this down.
당신들이 만든 엔진으로 자동차 굴러갔다 생각해요. 하하하.
Do you think the car equipped with dual engine could run? Ha 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 ha."
우리 일본 사장들이 모욕을
Now,
당했습니다.
this is how we are insulted by the Japanese CEO.
개발해 봅시다.
Now let's try to build our own engine.
그 엔진 뜯어보니까
So when they disassembled the engine,
생각보다 쉬운 거예요.
it was easier than they thought.
실린더
You have
있고
the cylinder,
피스톤
you have the
있고
piston,
전기장치
you
있고
have the electric device.
그럼 우리가 너무 잘 만든 엔진을
So I think we can build our engine.
그래가지고 우리 만든 엔진에다가
They build their own engine,
자동차에 탁 실었어요.
and they equip their car with their own engine.
그래서 기름을 넣어가지고
And they put the gas.
그래가지고 그 자동차 그 공장에는 자동차 시험하는 둥근 그 경기장이 있어요.
In the car factory, there's an area where they test the car, test driving.
그래가지고 탁 시동에
When they started the engine,
그냥 쫙 나가 너무 잘 나가는
and they drove the car, it was going so well.
그래가지고 우리 한국이 자동차를 만들었어요.
That's how we Koreans were able to build our own
그러니까
cars.
자동차가 제일 많이 나는 나라가 미국인데
And mostly we export our car to the United States.
미국은 도로가 전부 자동차 위해서 만들어졌어요.
Usually all the cars are well paved for the car running.
그래 이제 미국에서 한국 자동차를 팔 때
So when we export our car to the United States,
무슨 생각했냐면
what they thought about was,
고장은 나는 차를 만들자.
oh, let's build a car that doesn't break down.
자동차가 고장이 나면 수리한 돈이 많이 들기
And
때문에
if a car breaks down, it'll cost you a lot of money to repair it in the United States.
어떻게 고장은 나는 차를 만들 수 있지?
How can you build a car that doesn't break down?
현대에서 연구를 했어요.
In the Hyundai, they began to do this research on it.
자동차 부품을 판매하는 파트가 있는데
There's a department in charge of the part sales.
자동차 부품 만든 파트에 가서
They went to this department which was in charge of the sales of different parts of the car.
제일 많이 팔리는 부품이 뭔지 20가지를 뽑아냈어요.
They got this list of top 20 parts of the car that are sold the most.
제일 많이 팔린다는 건 그 부품이 고장이 제일 많이 난다는 거예요.
Because a certain part of a car, if it's sold more than other parts, it means that's the part that breaks down the most.
그래가지고 그 부품 왜 고장이 나는지
So they began to do this research on this part. Why does this part keep on
그걸
breaking
연구해서
down?
고장이 안 나도록 만들어.
They did research on it and they improved the part so that it wouldn't break down anymore.
여러분 이야기 들어보세요.
Listen to me, please.
그렇게 했는데 무슨 일이 난지 알아요?
You know, when they did that, you know what happens next?
서울 시내에
In Seoul, South Korea,
자동차 정비 공장 다 문을 닫아.
almost all garages they closed.
한국 현대 자동차를 사가지고
Hyundai, when you buy Hyundai car,
10년 동안 타면서
you run it for 10 years,
고장 한 번도 안 나요.
but it won't break down, not even once.
다른 차하고 아주 달라요.
It is very different from other cars.
그래서 한국은 미국에 자동차를 판매할 때 어떻게 판매하는지
So you know
알아요?
when Korean companies when they sold their car to United States, what they did was
예를 들어서 뭐 벤츠나 토요타나 뭐 이런 다른 나라 자동차 미국에서 팔 때
like Benz and Toyota and other cars, when they sold their car to United States,
자동차를 사면은 약 2년에 2만 마일까지 그 애프터 서비스를 해줘요.
usually when you sell a car, they would give you a warranty of 20,000 miles of the distance and also 2 years of after service.
근데 현대는 어떻게 하냐면은
But Hyundai, when they sold their cars to United States,
10년에 10만 마일까지 애프터 서비스.
in their advertisement, they said we'll give you a warranty of 10 years of after service and 100,000 miles.
서울 시내 어디 가도 자동차 정비 공장이 안 보여요.
Wherever you go in Seoul, you cannot easily find this garage.
지금 예를 들어서 자동차 정비 공장 옛날에 무지무지하게
You know,
많았는데
before there used to be a lot of garages in every corner of Seoul City.
그 있긴 있을 거예요
You know,
한두 개.
there are few, but not many.
자동차
Now,
회사가 만든 정비 공장이.
there are some garages that are run by the car company.
그래 우리가 생각하며 사는 것하고 그냥 일하고 천지차예요.
So just working with thoughts, they are very different.
현대에서 만든 저 뭐 제니시스 하는 차는
There's a car built by Hyundai. Name of the model of the car is called Genesis.
창세기죠.
It's Genesis, right? The first book of the Bible, right?
예. 이 제니시스라는 자동차는 현재 세계에서 설계가 제일 잘 됐어요.
This car named Genesis is like the best designed car. It got the award of best designed car in
그
the world.
미국에서 가난한 사람들이 미제 타고
And then the state there are people who are not well enough, who are not wealthy, they would buy American
돈
cars.
많은
I heard.
사람들은 현대차를 많이
Or
사요.
there's some people who are very rich, they would buy Hyundai cars.
한국에는 거의 자동차 고장이 나지 않아요.
In Korea, the car they would hardly break down.
이게 우리가 생각하는 데 따라서 달라요.
So depending on how you think, at the end the output will be totally different.
그래서 저는 어떻게 사람이 생각하는 법하고
So how can we learn to think?
두 번째 자기가 하는 욕구를 자제하는 법하고
So thinking ability and how to have self-control.
교류하는 법 이 세 가지를 가르치니까
And thirdly, how can we interact and communicate with other people? We
젊은
teach
삶이
these three
확실하게
elements.
향상이 되는 거예요.
And when we taught this three elements, we could see how this was improving the life of the young people today.
현재 한국에서 학생들이 미국에 유학을 가는데
Many young people in Korea, they go to state to study abroad in the United States.
정확하게 미국에서 대학을 졸업하고 오는 학생들이 한 20-30%밖에 안 돼요.
When Korean students, when they go to the United States to study abroad, only 20-30% of them, they would be able to have the certificate, the diploma.
나머지 60-70%는 대학을 졸업하지 못하고.
The other 60-70% of them, they wouldn't be able to, have the degree.
왜냐면 그게 가장 중요한 건 마음인데
Because the most important thing is the mindset.
미국은 참 자유로운 나라예요.
In the United States, it's a very free country.
마약도 많고
There are many drugs,
파티도
there are many
많고
parties,
술도 많고
there are many alcohols.
이제 여러 가지 있기 때문에
There are many things that can distract you.
이제 학생들이 마음을 자제하는 법을 배우지 못하면
So the student, if they have no self-control to control their own hearts,
저녁에 가서 파티에 가서 같이 춤추고 그러면 막 또 가고 싶고 그러면 공부를 못 해요.
they'll be tempted to go and join the party and dance all night long. They won't be able to, constantly study.
그래서 우리가 마음이란 것이
So this thing called heart, the mindset,
자동차에 엔진 있고 브레이크가 없으면 사고 나듯이
like in a car, you may have a good engine, but if you don't have a brake, you will have an accident.
마음에도 브레이크를 하나 다뤄오면 자제할 수 있는 법을 키우면
Just like
굉장히
that,
좋아요.
in your heart, if you could have the brake of your heart, it will be very good. The self-control.
저는 딸을 있고 아들이 있습니다.
I have one daughter and one son.
딸은 그라시아스 합창단 단장인데
My daughter is currently a chief conductor of a Gracias choir.
세계 최고의 합창단을 만들었어요.
She has made this world's best choir today.
아들은 뉴욕에서 목회를 하고
Now my
목사예요.
son is working as a pastor. He's doing his ministry in New York now.
제 아들 이야기할게요.
Let me talk about my son.
제 아들이 이제 어릴 때 자라죠.
When my son was young, he was growing.
아빠 사탕,
When he would be like, "Oh, Papa, buy me candies."
사탕 사줘요.
I'll buy him candies.
아이스크림.
Papa, buy me some ice cream.
사줘요.
I'll buy him ice cream.
아이가 이제 자라요. 5살, 6살, 7살, 8살.
My son grows 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old.
자, 제가 이제 우리 아들이 한 7살쯤 됐을 때
When my son was about 7 years old,
자기가 하고 싶은 것이 있는데 하고 싶은 일을 하게 하고
there are things that he wanted to do. I'll let him do that.
자제하는 법을 좀 가르쳐야 할 필요가
But I had to also teach him how to have self-control.
그게 이제 예를 들어서 6살, 7살 때 교육하면 조금만 교육하면 그게 돼요.
If you teach them to have the self-control when they're young, it's easier to educate them.
그러나 이제 15살쯤 돼서부터 시작하면 상당히 어렵고
But if you want to teach them self-control when they're older than 15 years old, it's going to be harder to teach them self-control.
20살 가르치려면 거의 어려워요.
And if you want to teach them self-control when they're over 20 years old, it's going to be very tough.
30살 때 가르치려고 그러면은
And if you want to teach them
안 돼,
self-control
포기해요.
when they're 30 years old, it's going to be very hard. You may have to give up.
제가 우리 아이에게 이렇게 키우면서 언제냐면
So as I was raising my son,
6살 때
when he was about 6 years old,
아빠 사탕
he told me, "Papa, buy me some candies."
그래 자
Okay, go and buy some candies.
사줘요.
I'll buy him some candies.
한 10번 정도 요청했을 때
When he asked me to buy the candies about 10 times,
2번이나 3번은 안 사줘요.
2 or 3 times, I wouldn't buy him the candies intentionally.
아빠 사탕.
Oh, Papa, Dad, buy me some candies.
오늘 안 돼.
Or maybe not today.
아빠.
Oh, Dad, please.
아빠가 안 된다 그랬어.
Dad said no.
아빠.
Oh, Dad, please.
안 된다고 그랬어.
I said no.
그래서 제 아이가 그 나이 때
At his age,
하고 싶은 대로 다 하고 자란 아이하고
the kid who does everything that he wants to do,
하고 싶지만 못한 아이하고.
But the kid who wants to do certain thing, but he wasn't able to do
제가
that.
뭐 아빠가 안 사지 못할 수 없잖아요.
If the dad doesn't buy him the candy, he cannot do anything about it, right?
늘 아이스크림 사탕 사줘요.
So I will buy him some ice creams and candies when he asks me
근데
to
한
do.
번씩 안 사줘요.
But once in a while, I wouldn't buy him that, even if I
아이들 나한테
could.
10번 요구해서 한
If he
7번쯤 사주고 한 3번쯤 안 했어요.
if he asks me to buy the candies or ice cream maybe 10 times, I wouldn't buy him maybe 2-3 times intentionally.
근데 그래서 자기가 하고 싶지만 못하는 일을 당해요.
So through that, I'll let him experience that there are things that he might want, but something that they might be not possible.
자, 처음에는 아빠 사탕
In the beginning, he'd be like, "Dad, buy me some candies."
안 돼.
I would say no.
아빠
Oh, Dad, please.
안 돼.
I said no.
아빠
Oh, Dad, please.
아빠가 안 된다 그랬어.
Your dad said no.
처음엔 그랬어요.
That's how it goes in the beginning.
얼마 지난 뒤에
But a little while later,
아빠 사탕
he will be like, "Oh, Dad, buy me some candies."
안 돼.
No.
알았어.
Okay.
딱 다른 거야.
Then he will decide his heart. Like
자기가 자제하는 법을 배워요.
so, he learns how to control himself.
그러니까 그걸 예를 들어 20살이나 30살이면 굉장히
If
어렵지만
he tries to learn that when he's 20, 30 years old, it's going to be harder.
6살이나 7살 때는 금방 돼요.
But at the age of 6 and 7, it's easier to learn that.
미국에 벤자민 스파크 박사라는 사람이 있었어요.
In the United States, there was a doctor named Benjamin Sparkling.
그 사람이 소아과 의사였는데
He was doctor of pediatric.
그분이 책을 쓴 책이 유명한 책이 하나
He
있어요.
wrote a book. He wrote a very famous book.
Baby and the Child Care라는 책.
He wrote a book titled Baby and Child Care.
그 책을 쓰면 어떻게
In
썼냐면은
the book, he said,
엄마들이 이렇게 아기가 울면 젖꼭지를 물리라고 했어요.
in the book, he said to the moms, if your baby cries, you have to nurse them, you have to feed them.
미국은 청교도들이 세워진
The
나라인데
United States, it's built by Puritans.
청교도들은 어떻게 아이를 키웠느냐면은
Puritans, when they raised their kids,
시간에 맞춰서 젖을 줬어요.
they fed them or they nursed them all on time.
아무리 울어도
No matter how much their baby cries,
빈방에 딱 놔고 문
they'll just keep them in the empty room. They'll just keep them in the room.
시간 맞춰서 젖을 줘요.
And they will just nurse them and feed them on
그러니까
time.
자기가 하고 싶다고 하고 싶 다 안 되고
So they will teach them that it's not everything that they want. It's not
규정에
possible.
따라 살았어.
So they let them move according to the regulation, according to the
초기
program.
미국은 굉장히 사람들
So
지혜로웠어요.
in the early days of United States, people were very wise and smart.
엠파이어 스틸드 빌딩을 지을 때
When they built this Empire State Building,
그때 102층인데
it is consisted of 102 stories.
그때 장비 같은 게 없는데도 13개월 만에 102층을 지었어요.
It was long time ago. Without much equipment, they were able to build that in 13
그때는
months.
굉장히 지혜로웠어요.
And they were very smart back then.
근데 벤자민 스파크 박사 쓴 책은
But this book written by Benjamin Spark,
많은 엄마들이 이번에 소아과 의사 박사니까
many moms, because he had doctor's degree in child teaching,
아이들 울면 바로 젖꼭지 먹였어요.
and the doctor said that you have to feed and nurse your babies when they cry.
여자 아기 울 때 젖꼭지 물리는 것보다 편한 방법, 아이도 편하고 엄마도 편해요.
If you nurse your baby when they cry, it's easy for the mom, easy for the baby.
그것이 미국의 청소년 자제력을 다 잃게 했어요.
But that made the kids to lose self-control when they were young.
그래서 그 당시 굉장히 많은 사람 벤자민 스파크 박사하고 그러면 안 된다고 얘기했어요.
So many people back then, they said to Dr. Benjamin Sparkling not to do
근데
that.
많은 사람 그가 박사니까
Because he was a doctor,
그 방법을 선택했어.
they decided to use that method.
그 별거 아닌 것 같지만
It seems like nothing.
자제력을 미국의 많은 청소년이 잃었어요.
And as a result, many young people they lost self-control at the young
아주
age.
어릴 때 자제력을 배우면
If they learn self-control from the young age,
저는 저희들 한국에서 제가 중고등학교를 하고 있는데요.
we are running a middle school in Korea.
마인드 교육을 뭐 일주일에 1시간 정도 가르쳐요.
We teach mind education once in a week.
지금 세계에서 제일 좋은 학교로 평판을 받고
Today, our school is recognized as one of the best schools
아이들은
in the
너무
world.
행복해하고 즐거워 기뻐해
The
공부해.
students, they're so happy to study there. They're so happy and they're
그래서
so
이제 우리가
satisfied.
아이들이 원한다고 다 들어주는 게
That
아니라
doesn't mean we do everything that the children require.
자제할 수 있는 시간을 방법을 갖추는.
We teach them how to have this self-control.
그럼 아이가 이건 하고 싶어도 하지 말아야겠다.
Then they'll think, oh, this one I want to do it, but I shouldn't do this.
자제력이 없는 사람들은
But people without self-control,
도박하면 안 되는 거 알면서도
they know that they shouldn't gamble,
도박하고
but they would gamble.
마약하면 안 되는 거 알면서도
They know that they shouldn't take drugs,
마약을 하고.
but they would keep on taking drugs.
그래서 그 벤자민 스파크 박사가 죽을 때
And when Dr. Benjamin Sparkling died,
내가 책을 잘못 썼다고
He-
후회했다는 이야기였습니다.
He regretted having written that book.
그래서 여러분 아이들 다 들어주지 말고
So we shouldn't listen to all the requests of the children.
자기가 셀프 컨트롤 할 수 있도록
To help them have the self-control.
조금만 어릴 때
And
가르치면
if you teach them that when they're younger,
자질이 굉장히 커지고
they'll be able to have the good self-control.
그다음 또 사고하는 방법을 조금만
They
가르치면
learn to think further when they're young.
이제 보통 아이들 영상 물 보고 휴대폰 들고 그러기 때문에 생각할 시간을 많이
Because
뺏기는데
today most people they just look at their cell phone and they look at those YouTube and they lose their
네,
time to
제가
think
이제
and meditate.
사고하는 방법하고
But if they learn to think,
교류하는
if they
방법하고
learn to communicate and interact,
다음에 그 자제하는 방법하고
if they learn to have the self-control,
세 가지를 가르쳤는데
we just taught them these three things.
세계 가장 훌륭한 청소년으로 자라고 있습니다.
And we're teaching many youths as world's best youth.
앞으로
today.
제가 피지도 가서 그 교육을 하려고 준비하고
So in the
있고
future, I'll visit Fiji to teach this more.
여러분들 지금 앞으로 그런 기회를 가지게 될
And after you
겁니다.
would have more chance to have this
저는 전
connection
세계에
with
이런
us.
방법을 가르치고
And this is
있습니다.
how we are teaching the world of the whole. youth
여러분
of the whole
조금만
world
생각만
like
해도
this.
달라집니다.
If you learn to think further, you will change.
첫 번째 그냥 일을 만나 첫 번째 생각을 하는 것보다도
Instead of working with the first dimension of thought,
두 번째 생각하면 첫 번째로 생각이 훨씬 좋고
if you get to work with the second dimension of thought,
세
it's
번째
better than the first
훨씬 더
dimension of
좋아요.
thought. If you get to the
그래서
if
대부분은
you get
첫
to the
번째
third
생각을
dimension of
일을
thought,
처리해버려요.
it'll be better. But most people they just intentional.
두 번째 내가 자제할 줄 알면
Most people they just work with the first dimension of thought.
굉장히 행복해집니다.
And secondly, if you could have self-control, you'd be very
앞으로
happy.
여러분을 만나서 좀 더 폭넓은 시간을 가지고
I hope that we would have more time together and learn and share.
피지에 정말 아름답고 좋은 나라에 사는 젊은이들에게
And to you young people who are living in a country, beautiful
행복하고
country like
좋은
Fiji,
장래를 만들어 드리고
we would
싶습니다.
like to promise you the good and best future for you.
여러분 함께 해주셔서 감사드리고요.
I thank you for being with us today.
그냥 살지 말고 조금씩 사고하는 법을 배우고
Let us not just live like that, but let us
자제하는
think,
법을 배우고
let us have
교류하는
self-control,
법을
let us
배우면
learn to communicate and interact.
세계 최고의 나라 피지가 될 겁니다.
Then Fiji will be world's best country.
감사합니다.
Thank you very much.
다음에
Please
뵙겠습니다.
take care.
안녕히
We'll see you
계십시오.
next time.
Okay, I think everyone had a really good time today, right?
Yes, but sadly, this is our end time.
Yes, but we still have the online Korean camp every Saturday on the same platform on SNS. So I hope every one of us to be able to keep in touch
Yes, please.
and stay connected. And we'll keep updating you through the chat group either on Viber or WhatsApp group.
So if you have some comments or any feedbacks, feel free to send us your comments through our email. Yes.
Yes, thank you. I think it's really like time to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, we really enjoyed
Yes.
today.
How was the program today, everyone? Thank you. Thank you. And then hope to see you next Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. See you next week.
안녕.
안녕.